Welcome to this session on Next Gen Product Management Must-Know Updates for PMPs in 2025. Okay, so thank you. I guess most of you, some of you are already PMPs, and you want to understand what's next for PMPs in future. How the world is going to change and everything. So before we go there, a little bit of myself. So I am Narendra Gadwal. I have 17 years of experience in different industries. It's design, automotive, energy, aviation, polymers industries. I keep switching my industries every now and then. And thanks to PMP, because for me, I can make a rocket or I can make a bucket. It wouldn't matter. Okay, so I give this credit to the certification that I have done. So my education, basically, I'm a mechanical engineer. I did my master's from IIT Bombay. I started my journey as a CFD engineer, a developer, software development, who used to write code in C, Python, etc. Then I moved to Tata Motors, where I worked on cars like Nano and Hexa. Then I moved to Forbes Marshall, R&D to product management. Then I came out of that company as a principal lead, where exactly I worked on the products where it involved, not just mechanical engineers, but also software, but, wireless technologies, IoTs and everything. Right now I'm working in Dhoni Polymers as a vice president business operations, taking care of the business, at the strategy level. So it's a quite a good story that I have got. So the roles that I held during my career, I started as developer, sometimes customer support, designer, product manager, product owner, principal lead, and right now it's a business development leader. So off late, I found my mojo in PMP training. So for the last 1 year, I have trained almost 200 plus people in the PMP certification. So the certifications and license that I have got, I am a certified PMP, ACP, PGMP. I'm an authorized training partner for PMP from PMI.
हाँ?
Sorry?
नहीं प्रोटीन खत्म हो गया तो पानी डालो उसमें.
Yeah. Right. Good. So, all right. So of course, I have a little bit of inclination towards AI and data science. So I did some of the courses from PMP2, like talking to AI, data landscape of Gen AI, and generative AI. Recently, AI came up with another certification exclusively for product management in AI. Okay, so if you want to go to the next level, at least in AI and product management, that is thing that we could aim for. Okay. So the agenda for today's 1 hour session, okay, we'll check the reality, the product management reality of 2025, how things are and where we are. Okay, in this entire new workplace, whatever that we have, the hybrid and global, where PMP as PMPs, where we fit, or as seekers of PMP certification, where do we fit in that particular space? Okay, what should be our next toolkit so that we don't become obsolete, or we are worthy even in the future. So future proofing your career and your next step with ProThoughts PMP training if you're not a PMP certified. Okay, the reality check. The business landscapes are shifting way faster than ever, right? We already know it, and the projects are becoming more complex, more ambiguous, more challenging. Okay, and with this AI, everything is kind of very quick, very fast, and very groundbreaking, and what should I say? It's innovation. Okay, innovation is there. Okay, and the AI and automation, what we have been talking about, it's no longer in future, it's already there. Okay, for example, the PPT that you are looking at, I definitely took help from AI also. Okay, in my current company, with the help of AI, we built the entire ERP. Okay, with the help of AI, we are getting the certifications. With the help of AI, we are doing the costing models. Okay, so the AI is already there, and irrespective of the industry, we are using it. But 70% of the projects still fail due to people and leadership gaps. Okay, AI is going to give us the data, AI is going to give the analysis, AI is going to give the reports, but the decision making is still with us. So if you have heard, Mr. Narayan Murthy and Nandan Nilekhani yesterday, what are the skills that AI can't replace? They say that it's empathy, it's leadership, it's collaboration, and etc. Okay, and that's exactly where PMP is going to help us. Okay, other than at the same time we can't say that I'm PMP certified like 3 years back, 6 years back, and I'm going to survive with that. No, we cannot, because yesterday's skill is not equals to tomorrow's survival, and we are not even trying to survive, we want to thrive. Okay, so the mantra is we learn, then we unlearn, and then relearn, right? So we keep learning those things, in terms of AI, in terms of new certification. Because when I did a PMP certification like 8 years back, it was purely waterfall. Now Agile has taken 50% of it, and I'm sure that in the coming years, AI will take another 25% of it. Okay, so that's how the examination is also going to evolve. Even the ISO certifications, if you know that, we have ISO certification, the next ISO standard that is going to release next year, it is going to have digital transformation and AI as a part of it. Okay, so that is the reality, and we have to be well equipped for those things. So now days are gone when PMPs are purely focusing on the products and the deliverables and everything. But now, whether you work across remote or hybrid or in-office models, whatever it is, the ultimate thing that normally we look for is the result. Okay, what value addition that we are going to bring to the organization by doing such a project, etc. Okay, and the beauty of the PMP is in all these unstructured environments, whether it involves a number of complications, people, okay, still we can have a structured approach, because that's what PMP normally trains for. Okay, whenever you attack a project, whenever you handle a project, you go with the scope, schedule, cost, and everything, how the change requests are to be taken care of, how the conflicts are to be resolved, how the risks are to be handled, how you're going to manage the stakeholder expectations. So these are all very structured approach. For me, if you ask me, PMP is going to keep you happy, right? Because you know how to deal with a number of situations because you are trained. Okay, and PMP is definitely, it's a globally recognized, it's a common language of projects. Okay, once you are PMP, you can take care of the, because PMP has this a domain called business acumen, which is going to tell you the environments in which that you are going to operate to execute that particular project, and you are going to prepare for that. So PMP in a way is going to set that standard irrespective of the country or language you are going to uh, handle the particular project. In all this chaos, PMP is going to help you to keep you on track. Okay, so tech and AI, the coming days, it's definitely not a flow. The better, the quicker you adapt, the better you will be, because tools, they don't replace PMs. They are going to empower them. As I said, AI is going to make a productive person more productive. Okay, so the moment you take AI as your friend, you'll be more productive. If you keep saying that no, AI is going to come in the future, if you do not adapt, then you will become obsolete, you will be out of the race and everything. Okay, but there are some of the things, as I said, AI is going to take care, and as a person, as a PMP, we are going to take some other things, that AI is going to deliver the data, but as PMPs, we are going to deliver the decisions that are going to create the major impact. Okay. So PMP equips you to integrate tools into strategy. Okay. AI is yet to be there coming up with the strategies, but PMP is going to help you in coming out with multiple strategies, the one which is going to work and everything. AI can crunch numbers, but it can't build trust. That's already known, and that's why people are still working on different AI models. Leading global and cross-cultural teams, this is important, because gone are those days when the projects are, they were belonging to a single country or a single place, but now it's across 5 countries. You might have to work in different time zones, speak with people all over the world. That's a reality, because that's how you take any project. Like if you want to build a simple aeroplane or a bullet train or a metro, okay, you might have to, not you might, you should deal with people across the world. Okay, so that's the reality. And managing diversity and complexity is one of the biggest challenges that you're going to take care of, and PMP is definitely is going to help you, because it's going to teach you in the power skills like collaboration, negotiation, management, communication, alignment, okay, and everything. Global projects, they fail not on scope but on the culture. Yeah. So I would ask you if you can just if you know the project called Airbus A380, it is definitely a failed project in the beginning. It's because of the cultural differences between the countries like France and Germany, because they were using two different software versions. It is a good example. I would ask you to just have a look at it. How did that project fail? It's not because the scope was pretty much clear, but the culture was not. So adaptability is the new KPI. Okay, the quicker you adapt, the more flexible you are, the quickly, how quickly you unlearn and relearn the new technologies. Okay. That's how you are going to be in the market and be the leader. So next gen leaders, they need authenticity over authority. Okay, that's why a new word called servant leadership has been coined, and we are, and that is working very well. Because you are going to be a leader by serving your team, and empathy and influence is far better or much bigger than the instructions that you are going to give. So this is what the next gen leaders have to adapt in their working style. PMP builds structural leadership in chaos, and in 2025, leaders aren't born, they are built. Again, as I said, we do the projects for the people, by the people. Okay, so whatever project that we do, it should have some value addition to the people who are the end users of it or the customers of it, and also the stakeholders at the end. They don't want the reports; they want the results. Okay, that's how the KPIs are defined. That's how the KRS is defined. That's how the progress is measured. Okay, so the stakeholder engagement is one of the key skills that PMPs should possess. And you as a PMP, or we as a PMPs, we should have a powerful storytelling skill, because PMP is going to train you in telling the right story, delivering the right message at the right time. Okay. So if you can't engage, you will be ignored. Okay. So storytelling is other thing. So yeah. So how we are going to future proof our career? So of course by being the PMP, because the passport to the global opportunities, as we already know. But what next after PMP? There are several other things, like you can go for PGMP or ACP or AI. Okay, so that because we want to uh, move forward in our PMP career, so these are the things that we could do. It's boost credibility, confidence, and career mobility. Certifications don't cost; they pay. Okay. With all these skills or future proof or the toolkit, okay, where we are going to be? Will you lead 2025 projects, or we are going to be follow them? Sorry. So call to action. So this again, your next step after these things, you can register yourself for ProThoughts PMP training. ProThoughts is one of the premium authorized training partners from India, who certify or who's going to help people in almost 8 certifications from PMI, PMP, ACP, PGMP, PFMP, PMO, and the new certification like AI and everything. That's expert-led, exam focused, and career-oriented. Learn to pass the exam and master real world application. And you can join me, because I'm going to take the next session in Pune uh, in the month of September. And if you have any questions, we have a person here, Aditi, if you are there. Okay, or you can contact or people in the website. Okay, thank you. If meanwhile, if you have any questions, do let me know. Okay, is this fine, or you wanted something more to discuss?
Hey, hi.
Yeah, hi. Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
yeah,
So I had one question about the application
yeah.
process.
Yes.
Um, so here I run my own business. I run a marketing agency.
Okay.
Um, I wanted to know what's the, I mean, they have some requirements for the applications to pass through or be eligible for the exam or
Yes.
work on a project or something like that. So does this, I mean, would I be eligible? Would there be any issues for me
No,
to?
no. How many years of experience do you have, Kishore?
I've been running this business for the past 5 years.
Okay, that should be fine enough. Yeah, you are eligible.
Okay, there's no specific role or anything.
No, see, as long as you're dealing with the projects or some part of any project, you are
Okay,
eligible to, take the test.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, that was it. Thank you.
yeah. There shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, for any further questions, any doubts? See, even PMI has got this tool called PMI Infinity. Okay, it's an LLM based model, which is going to help product managers in coming up with product management tasks. Now, if you want to create a Gantt chart, or if you want to create a user story list or a backlog, okay, it's very quick and very fast. So, how many have you been using AI in your day-to-day product management tasks?
Only Copilot.
Hey, okay, okay. So, how do you use it, by the way? No, what are the tasks
Um,
that you?
to be honest, we're still very new at this.
Okay,
And there's more to explore, right? There hasn't been any formal training in terms of what we can do for task management. Sometimes just, to after meetings and doing notes, sending emails and things like that. But I
yeah,
haven't gotten further than that.
yeah,
But thank you for sharing the other tool that you were just mentioning, because I was just thinking about that. What other tools can be available? I do have one question though.
yeah,
You were mentioning, and this is based on a very recent experience, that projects may fail to, because you're absolutely right. I work in a global environment, and that comes into play in terms of communication and sharing results and details and so on. However, I do see that also additional to the culture itself is the work style. So
yeah,
what excuse me, what can you suggest, or what can you say in terms of how to go about that when you're working again with all these different cultures? But I think managing all these different work styles also have, and to my experience again, has a bigger impact than the culture itself.
yeah, yeah. So to begin with, have an ice-breaking sessions with the new team members from different places. Okay, we have something called global listening, active listening. Okay, understand their cultures. The things which they're happy to talk about, their working style, their timelines, and the things you can't use some of the words for which they get offended to. We have to go through those cultural basics of any country, and the people who are coming from the places, because if I'm speaking to a German, there are some things I can't speak. If I'm speaking to, it depends on their uh, culture. So as a PMP, we have to understand that we have to do our homework. Okay, the things that we could speak, the things that we can't speak. Okay, the kind of influence that we want to keep upon, and work on our communication skills, whether
Thank
it's
you.
active listening and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
But as a PMP, I hope that you must be already doing those things.
Oh, I have, and I'm actually new to this role that I've been doing, but I've been doing PM roles in the past for the company.
Okay.
But
Okay.
in this one specifically, I found that the different work styles, and of course, not to say cultural aspects, had a bigger impact than
Yes.
in my previous roles. So that's why I wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They should feel inclusive. Even though they are at different places. Once a while, that's why the companies, they have this, the virtual environment, which is always on, where people can talk just regular chats on a daily basis by looking at each other, and physically they meet once every year, just to make sure that all the people are in sync and in harmony.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Hello, are there any further questions? Doubts regarding PMP certification? Okay.
So I just wanted to ask
Yeah.
Narendra a question, basically,
Yeah.
out of inquisitiveness. Is there something called as something late or early to PMP lifestyle, or is it all time is a good time?
All time is good time, because even though if you are early, because PMP certification itself is evolving. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's not old or it's not new, it keeps evolving, and at any point of your career you can, in fact I have seen people who are doing PMP certification after 5 years of experience, and also after 25 years of experience.
Mm-hmm. That's what my exact question was, because yeah, I have roughly about, after my graduation, about 18 years of working experience. And in these
Okay.
18 years, yes, I have done projects, but yeah, those have not been in a structured manner.
Right.
So generally, because I have worked for companies, who are into BPOs, business process outsourcing. So
Okay.
there are a lot of things, are unstructured,
Hmm.
not very structured, basically. Yeah,
Right.
so results were there, results were shown, but yeah, if you ask me,
Right.
the PMP way, I would not be, even able to explain it to you.
Yes, and then once you do PMP, the you can work the global language that we talked about, because everyone will be speaking the same terminology from the same lexicon, and it's easy for you to adjust to those new work style.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not
So
just
how difficult or how easy is this certification, and what kind of preparation is required, to basically crack it maybe at a first attempt?
I understood.
And what is the percentage of people cracking it in the first attempt?
That's a good number. Of all the people that I have trained, only 13% have cracked the exam, and all the people in the 13%, they cracked in the first attempt. So I take that it's not the attempt; it is the consistency after doing the training. Okay, I have seen most of the people, they come to the training with so much of enthusiasm. They do those for PDUs, 36 hours of PDUs, etc. And after that, they can't give the time. It is all about the discipline, consistency. If you prepare well, it's fine. There is a saying, uh, you fail to prepare, then you prepare to fail. So you have to prepare on a daily basis, at least for after the training, for the next 40 45 days. Okay, that should be good enough. If you train like 3 hours a day, that should be okay.
Yeah. Because I exactly did the same thing somewhere in 2018. So
Yeah.
attended the training, got the PDOs, but did not focus upon it.
Yeah, and I know even if you want to progress in your career, why this is important, because you must have seen, even though the first level, if you are applying for any product manager role, okay, now the mandatory requirement has been that you should be PMP certified or etc.
Hmm.
Okay, and after that, only your resume will be uh, selected for the next rounds.
So 13% is 100% basically. What you're trying to say is that only 13% appeared for it, but they all cracked it.
They have all cracked in the first attempt, with
Okay.
flying colors, all above target. There shouldn't be a
Okay.
problem. But what I did, those 13%, they were able to, they were consistent.
Consistent
They
basically.
were disciplined. Yeah, they were disciplined. They're consistent.
That is the word to be marked basically. So
Yeah,
consistency has to be there.
yes.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Thank you.
Yeah. The results are achieved when you're consistent.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey, I have one question.
Yeah, Kishore.
So regarding the exam, so do we get any reattempts or how does it go?
We do get, but if you train with me, you don't have to. But yeah, we do get. In 1 year after your, what should I say, application being accepted, you got 1 year to clear your PMP exam. You got 3 attempts.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first time you might have to pay like 35,000 rupees for the exam, and for the next attempts it won't be that much, but it shouldn't matter. Okay, it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all about discipline. You wake up at 5 a.m. every day, you read for 2 hours, and while going to sleep you solve questions for 1 hour. You do it for 40 days. That's it.
Got it.
Yeah.
And what's the material majorly we follow? Is it everything from PMBOK or it's something else as well?
Well, PMBOK should cover most of it, but we have a lot of material, a lot of sample questions. Okay, so yeah, but again, you shouldn't be, don't get. There will be a lot of material. You keep collecting, it becomes overwhelming. Okay, so you might have to cut down the material. PMBOK is definitely, you might have to read twice, along with the other material, just to make sure that you solve the questions and be in a group. And it's not only that you are preparing for the exam, you're also, when you prepare for the exam, the other challenge is you have to sit there in front of the computer for 4 hours. Okay. So that is going to really, test your patience and everything. You should prepare for that too. Sitting in front of the computer, reading the theoretical questions again and again and again and again. Okay, and being attentive, being mindful. These are the challenges. Yeah, every question is a situation-based question.
Okay.
And with this AI thing, this PMI Infinity and other tools, it has become much. It has become much easier now to prepare for the exams.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. For the people who are already PMP certified, you can look for AI-based product management certification, which was newly launched in PMI website. Or you can go for ACP, exclusively for agile technologies. If you are in software industry, especially.
So what certification should be done by a person who's basically into service industry like me? I have been into my exposure is basically limited to customer service.
Mhm.
So,
So PMP is the most generic certification that anyone can do, irrespective of the industry that they wish to.
within that, any specialization, for customer service domain?
No, not for. There is one for risk management, for schedule management, for construction professionals. Okay, but nothing for customer service domain. For you, PMP should be apt.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any further questions? No. I'm looking at almost 18 attendees. The reason could be anything, but understand that PMP is definitely going to, help us. The way we look at the problems, our approach towards solving the problems, towards the people, towards the team, towards the conflict, how to deal with the risk. Okay, it's going to help you in a lot many ways, and make you better product managers.
What is the validity of this certification? It has to be renewed every
3 years. It's like,
every
so
3 years.
that, yeah, because it keeps changing. So by giving back to the community, okay, and by learning from the community, you should maintain some PDUs again, like 60 PDUs for every 3 years. Yeah, that's
Okay.
how you can keep renewing it.
Okay.
Personally, I I got a lot of, I benefited a lot from this particular uh, certification. As I said, it wouldn't matter for me, what kind of project that I am handling. It could be, building a new factory, a new branch, whether it's a green field or brown field. Okay, it would matter,
True. True.
because you're structured. You know what to do. It's going to definitely help. If you want to shift from a particular domain to another domain, PMP is going to help you.
Sure. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Are there
Okay.
any other PMPs
No,
other than Srini and Eva? Any other?
no, I'm good. I'm good.
You're good, right? Okay.
Oh, thanks for your time, Narendra. I have to catch up, with something
Sure.
else.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll see myself in the training over there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Right, right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. All right then. Thank you for your time.